guys, Dr. Christy Ennis. If you've got a knee that doesn't want to straighten or bend very easily, I'm going to show you some very simple techniques to help that move better and feel better. All right, for that knee to bend and straighten, that kneecap needs to move like it's supposed to. So you want your leg out straight and relaxed because you want to be able to actually move this kneecap. So if you take your fingers on the edge of the kneecap, you're going to do a little test first. You're going to push one way and push the other way. So if you find that, oh, geez, it doesn't really move in one direction, that's actually how you're going to treat it. So if my knee doesn't want to go to the side very much, I'm going to gently press it in over to the side. Once it gets to that end, I'm just going to do a little bit of pulsing here. This should not cause pain. You only want to do this to the point of comfort. You do this about 10 or 15 times, and then you can check the up and the down as well. So just be careful that you don't smush into the tendon there, but you can kind of push down a little bit and push back up. Same idea. If you're having a limitation in either direction, you're just going to kind of push to the end range where it's not uncomfortable, just where it feels a little tight, and then add some little pulses there for about 10 or 15. This next one is great to get the bending motion, and it's awesome to do even before you get out of bed to help you move a little bit. So all you're going to do is take that heel and you're going to slide it right up. Again, you're only going to the point where you can, where it doesn't feel painful. That's really important. About 10 to 15 here too. And as you go along, you'll probably find that you can get a little bit more range of motion. If this is really difficult for you, you can also do this with a ball. So just with a lovely little cheap drugstore ball, if you put that underneath the leg towards the heel, it's really going to help glide that motion a little bit better, so it's a little bit easier to do. All right, sometimes it's not just the joint, but the muscles that actually are tight and affect how that knee moves too. So I'm going to show you how to use a little tool. This is my tool I created, the Derma Edge. I'll link that for you guys too. But so oftentimes quads. So you're just going to take and you're going to do a little assessment with a light to moderate pressure. And if it feels a little bumpy, that's where you want to focus on. And I'm coming up to do this. Then you want to do it with a bit of a moderate pressure. You're going to do that on the quads. You're going to want to get behind in the hamstrings and then also in those calf muscles. Same idea, do a test first. And then you're working on the area that feels tight or bumpy until it feels a little bit looser. These last two need a chair for you to do. I'm doing this in bare feet, as I usually do anyways, but it's going to be on a bare floor to help me slide. So getting a little bit of straightening there, squeezing into that quad and then out to the side, really getting all sorts of motion there and then letting that heel slide back. You can do this in socks, certainly on a hard floor. If you don't have that, even like a paper plate will work. But this is a little bit easier than just trying to forcefully extend it and move it out. And about 10 to 15 here. Last exercise, great to do if you've been sitting and you need to get up again. So all you're gonna do is kick out as far as you can without pain. It's okay if you don't go all the way straight, and sometimes if your knee is stiff, it doesn't allow that. But just like some of the other ones, the more you do, the easier it gets. And it only takes 20 or 30 seconds. If you wanna work a little strength, you think about squeeze into that quad at the same time.